back to Mason's ADV. Ride along with us as we explore off the beaten path, head out for some adventure bike camping, and keep you updated on modifications and new gear for adventure riding. Be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any adventures. Glad to have you along for the ride.
Well, hey guys, it's Mason here, and I got the privilege today to be riding again with old Mason. The old green KLR is back up and running. You're sporting a pretty fancy new lithium battery, I believe.
I did. Yeah, I went to a lithium-ion battery.
Yep.
My old one was getting pretty tired. In fact, the last time we were out,
Yep.
I had to leave my bike running
That's right.
when I went into the store
Yeah.
because it most probably wasn't going to start again.
Yeah. Good times, eh? I was just happy we got it running. That was awesome to get out.
So I ordered a lithium. Now, physically, it was a half-inch longer than the stocker.
Yeah.
So I had to do a little bit of tinkering,
Okay.
but it went in.
And
So,
do you remember the brand name?
Yeah, Zero Gravity.
Right. So it's the one that has the reserve in it.
That's the
you were
one,
saying?
Yep, that has the button on
Yeah.
it. And if you happen to leave something turned on, I don't know, heated grips, whatever, and run the battery down, it will, before it runs completely dry, it will shut down, literally. When you come back, the bike obviously won't start, so then you have to pop your seat, press the button on the top of the battery, apparently, and that will give you enough juice to start the bike.
Puts it into the reserve bank, so to speak.
Yeah, apparently.
That's
yes.
actually that's such a cool idea.
Well, we'll see.
Do you know where I think that really excels? Is for those of us that do the trips.
Yeah.
I don't care whether it's a 3-day trip or a 4-month trip, but where you're actually, you get to your campsite at the end of the day, and this is what happens to us anyway. We get to our campsite, we set up our tents, and then everything gets plugged into the bikes.
Exactly, yes.
You're charging camera batteries, you're charging centers, because if you don't get the next day.
That's right.
And quite often, our campsites are without power.
I've got to remember to unplug that before I go to bed.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't.
No, well, you get busy, you get talking,
That's
and you
right.
roll in, and hey,
And I've
tomorrow
actually...
morning it's too late.
That's right. And we found that, to be honest, I leave mine plugged in all night, and mine's never been an issue, but it did wear hard on my AGM.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it likely led to its relatively early demise. So I'm interested to see, because I have a lithium in too, not a cool one like that with the reserve, but I'm interested to see, because you can deplete these so much deeper without as much damage.
Yes.
Whether it survives that charge-discharge cycle a little bit better. But anyway, it's I think if you had the peace of mind knowing that if you come out in the morning and your gear drew too much power overnight, or you were charging maybe you were charging a power block, right? That would draw a shit ton of power.
It would.
And you forgot that you could push a button. I think it's a really, really cool idea.
I guess, I hope we never have to use it, but I suppose, we'll find out. If we do, we'll find out.
Typically one of us, and only one of us because they're heavy, but carries that one of those little NOCO boost packs.
Right.
And knock on wood, we've actually never had to break it out. The only time we had an issue was Benham was trying to charge something on his bike, but he only had a keyed accessory outlet, and he left the key on and forgot about it.
Yep.
And that did drain her down.
Yep.
And of course, none of us had a boost pack that year, so I towed him and we bumped it. That was on the 701.
Yeah.
So the 701 got a bump start with the KLR, and it actually worked fairly well. But
actually, I was going to ask you, I actually have one on here, but you do carry a tow rope, right?
yeah, it's the same tie-down straps that we use on the ferry.
Yeah.
Is what we use.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing that often you would forget, but if there's a group of you,
Yeah.
like a tow rope, you know, hey.
So what we do is we go foot peg to foot peg, and we don't tie it to it. We wrap it around it, and you put your foot on it.
Right. Yeah.
So at any point, if we need to disconnect the two, either of you has the option of just lifting your foot,
Yeah.
and we come free.
That makes sense. I've got no idea where we're going here, mate. We're kind of headed towards Aylmer.
Well, I'm just happy to be out, right? I can't believe the
Yeah.
weather's as nice as it is. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it nice? It's beautiful.
Getting the 1,000 kilometers on this for its first service, I rode in sleet, rain. I don't think I saw a day above 6 degrees.
No. Now this wind's a little cool. You do make sure you're well dressed.
Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
But no, it's beautiful. What do you think's down Carter Road?
I don't know.
Then we should check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have my GPS up yet, so I'm kind of...
No, but we'll soon
Whatever.
fire them up, right?
You going right or left?
Yeah.
Head towards the water, eh?
Yeah.
See what we find. Ooh, this is nice already. It's already got a switchback in it.
Oh, pretty straight down here too, but at least not highway.
Yeah.
Everything down here is pretty straight, actually.
It's nice to get the corners over with early.
Yeah, then you don't have to concentrate, you just snooze. Anyway, enough about me.
Yeah.
Has this limiter come off your bike yet after 1,000 clicks?
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't attempted to abuse her.
Maybe
Oh,
we better
yeah,
give
yeah,
me
I think it has.
Maybe we better blow by here and we better see. Oh yeah, she's off.
Yeah, she's off.
All right,
That quick shifter's something to get used to, let me tell you.
are the RPMs up now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Holy man.
Yeah, it's not doing the yellow flash thing now
There
at
you go.
6,000.
They've already got shot of that for you.
But still, that still hasn't put it over 7. I'm still not even close to its top end of the RPM range. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to. She's still pretty new. I don't want to thrash it, but I don't believe in babying them either
you
when they're new.
You won't be able to thrash the level rev limit or anyone.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny because it feels like I'm thrashing it because the KLR's RPM top end was so low.
Right.
You got a dog on the right.
See that?
Get the old cruise set here. There we go. Yeah, no, it feels really good. It feels really good.
Oh, she looks good with the luggage on.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had to build a bracket for this left side, but it worked really well. I'll get into that more later. Just to stop it swinging in.
Yeah.
Do a little left, right, and carry on
Absolutely.
south.
Yeah, let's do that. Perfect idea.
Yeah, so built a bracket. That worked really well. The luggage goes on and it's fine.
Yeah.
I would like, just for the ability to get my ass further back off road, I wish I could find some kind of a, I don't know, a rear luggage rack or an add-on accessory that allows me just to move that sucker back about 4 inches.
Yeah.
Not a great big thing that sticks out the back, but just a bit would be nice. Tank bag's great. I did adjust it slightly over the way I used it on the KLR. I have it up higher, as high as I can get it, so when I'm standing, it's not in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the luggage went on a treat. I'll do a better video of that later. And then the KLR is getting decked out with all the Tusk gear.
Yeah.
That tank bag and the Tusk soft luggage on the back. So when you come up, you're not luggageless.
Oh, that's cool.
And that pretty much covers the luggage.
Let's keep going.
We can't
heck,
get
eh?
lost. Well, I suppose we can technically, but
It's unlikely.
yeah, around here, yeah. I bought one of those rocket kits off of Amazon, eh? Fire into the air if you're lost.
Oh, I gotta put a link to that on the channel.
I think they should.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them yet. Maybe we'll whack a few off this afternoon and see what it looks like.
Yeah,
See
sounds
if
good.
anybody shows up, eh?
Are you sure they're not just spare inflators for your vest?
No, they're motorcycling distress flare. No, I'm
Oh
not
my
sure
God,
they
we gotta
exist.
come up with that. Maybe a really big one that you can ride up to see where you are.
Yeah. Oh, there's a wind farm. We're sort of heading towards Port Royal, I do believe.
Oh,
In
you're
fact,
right.
you know what? I think we came along this road that time we came back from Port Royal.
Yeah. So right takes us to Burwell. Where did Ann say? Oh, we
Sorry?
can do a right left again.
Sure you can.
Oh, this is entertaining, isn't it? How come every concession's off by 50 feet?
I have no idea. Stop people going straight through without stopping, eh?
Maybe.
They stop at the next cornfield.
Oh my God, I bet there's a bit of that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I'm afraid you're well out of KLR territory now. I could hold on to your old bike, more or less.
Yeah, absolutely. A very similar build,
Not this
engine-wise.
one. Not this one.
No. No, but that's like me on the KLR riding with, you know, the 890 Adventure.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Triumph Tiger. And I've always said...
Suck in there, I'm going to give you a look over here.
Which side? Yeah. I've always said we always end up at the same campground. So a lot of it doesn't matter, but hey, if you're going to own two bikes, you may as well bookend it, right?
Yep,
You may as well own both ends of the same spectrum.
yep.
So I've got the reliable, fix anything yourself KLR 650, which I absolutely love. And now I've got a relatively high-tech, likely a potential maintenance pain in the ass. But you know what? That excites me a bit too. I don't like anything super easy.
I'm guessing that it's maintenance low. I really am.
Well, it certainly would appear that it's maintenance low.
But that Desmodronic valve system, I know it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
Been around for years.
Yeah.
And you just, you know, the valve intervals are far between.
Well, it must be, because even on something like this that they've built to go anywhere, it still has a 30,000 kilometer first valve check.
Exactly.
That's really high.
And it's a mechanical valve system too, helps, right?
Yes.
You know, it's absolutely guaranteed to work. You know, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
unless you break a belt, it has to work.
Right. That's a good point. So there's something that I need to look up.
Yeah.
It's one thing for the valves. They're 30,000, but the belt is not. The valve belt, which is different from the KLR because it's a valve chain, for those of you that don't know.
That's right, yeah.
But this one actually runs a belt. I'm not even sure. Ducati guys, fill us in here. Is it two belts or is it one belt? I don't know that. But anyway, I did notice that on the maintenance schedule, there is something for a belt replacement.
Okay.
And it's not as long. I seem to think there's a 15,000 service, which is supposed to be sort of an oil and a check over thing again. And I think that's where the
Okay.
belts are, but don't quote me. I will look it up.
Now you said you thought it was shimmed, didn't you?
The valves?
Yeah.
They are, yes.
Okay.
That's my understanding, but they're shimmed top and bottom
Okay.
for the pusher and the puller.
Yep.
Two forks above a flange. One opens, one cam closes.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a very, very cool system. I love it. I love everything about it. I'm excited to learn about it. It's always cool to learn something new, right?
Well, of course, the days of broken valve springs are pretty much gone.
They are. It's a thing of the past.
With a modern engine, but still, you know, that's one less thing that can malfunction, right?
Yeah, you could argue it's no longer necessary. It served its purpose. But still, if you're a company that has used it forever, you know it well, it works well, why the hell would you change it?
Yep.
So I get it. I love the idea of an all mechanical valve assembly. I think that's really cool. And it's not like it's quite the opposite, actually. 10,000 RPM redline is beautiful.
Yes. So now, at highway speeds, which we're on, how's it for vibration? Does it have the buzz the old KLRs tend to have?
No, not. It's actually so much less that at first my first review of this, I said it had none.
Okay.
But the guys that have been doing reviews that say it does have a little bit of vibration are right. It's so minimal that, I mean, 99% of us, especially if you've come from really anything that's a single cylinder.
That's right.
This is no vibration, not just a little vibration.
Yeah.
I find it smoother in the higher RPM range. So right now I'm in 6th gear doing 93 kilometers an hour. So it's 4,000 RPM. And I would say there's almost nothing in the bars and a slight buzz in the pegs.
Okay.
Very minimal though. Like this is, you gotta search for it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
How's the seat? Little firm?
Yeah. Do you remember when we were out the last time, the first day I got it, and I actually said at first it was like, it's way too hard.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got back, I said I was kind of getting used to it.
Yes.
And then, so my next ride, I did 250 kilometers, and I got home from that so sore I could hardly walk.
Okay.
My next ride was 300 kilometers, and I came back feeling like I hadn't even ridden.
Okay.
So I don't know whether there's a combination of the seat foam breaking down a little bit, or my ass is getting used to it.
Yeah, likely.
Or both.
See, when I put this seat on, I have now, the thinner seat, the aftermarket, at first it felt like I was sitting on a wooden bench. But you know, it took my limited riding season last year to kind of get used to it, or break it in.
Right.
You're right. I don't know if there's a difference. Now it's fine. It really is. But it's a thin seat. It certainly feels hard, but it actually is quite comfortable.
I think maybe what we don't take into account is, in my example here will be me on the KLR. That's a very soft plush seat. Feels like you're sitting on a couch.
Yeah.
And my ass has spent 30,000 kilometers on it.
Yes.
Shit, he signaled.
That's all right. Doesn't matter.
So I think my butt, as far as being on a bike, is just used to that.
Yeah.
So when you change it up, it's different pressure points, and you just have to get used to it.
Yep.
Like today, it feels extremely comfortable. So I think I might have crossed that threshold where it's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Quite possibly.
I will say though, it's firm.
Yeah.
Just like the suspension was at first.
But it's a relatively wide seat.
Oh, it's great. Oh, you move back. Yeah, it's like sitting on a bench.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And narrow up front. If you get off-road and you got to get a leg down, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's well...
And it's up the tank more than the KLR, which is most probably a good thing.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's higher up the tank at the front.
It is well proportioned. It's quite comfortable.
Yeah, it's a nice seat.
Now that I'm used to it. Yeah, the seat goes hand in hand with the ergonomics in general. Very comfortable.
That's right.
Very comfortable.
Handlebar height, there's no risers. That's stock, right?
Yeah, this is stock. I did roll them ahead slightly.
Okay.
I actually rolled them to their full range of where it's marked on the bar for off-road.
Yeah.
but I was getting a sore neck, and I just brought them back a hair, and it feels good.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I just keep playing with stuff till it's right.
Yeah, yeah. Now you've been riding in the rain a lot.
Yeah.
Was the ABS in use at that? Or was it?
Well, I don't know if it's just whatever it is.
Did you have it on?
I guess it's. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had it in rain mode, but I'm not sure if it's my 30 years of riding experience. But I never got to the point where it did anything.
Okay. That you're aware of?
Well, that I'm aware of, yes. But I do think that it flashes on the dash.
Yeah, yeah.
If it comes on at all, and I didn't see that, but that doesn't mean anything. You're right. I think. Listen, man. Have you? I don't know. Have you had a bike with ABS on it before?
Never had one. No.
Me either. So, like, you've got like 65 years riding experience. I'm somewhere in the 32-3 range. But if you've never had it, you've always ridden without it, so you've always ridden to the limit of the machine prior to it requiring ABS.
No, you're right, yeah.
So I think it's going to take a while before I'm ready to try it.
Yeah.
Shooter said you just got to get out in the wet and grab a whole mitt full of brake. Well, that goes against everything that I've...
I know, absolutely.
It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, yeah. Frightening, isn't it?
Oh. Can you imagine having the balls to do that? I know some guys can do that shit. I can't.
No.
Is it supposed to work? Yep. Do I trust it? No.
That's like skydiving for the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
You kind of grit your teeth, wouldn't you? And hope you kind of hear that snap and get a big jerk out of the thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the first time I see it really work, it'll be in a panic situation, and it's either going to help me or hinder me.
I know. Oh, there's the water. We're at the seaside.
Yeah, we're there, look. Look at the bugs.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the swarms of them. Oh my God. My visor just went opaque.
Wow. Look at that, eh?
Either they're fish flies. It's just like coal boys.
What a swarm.
Look at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. How's the KLR running?
Good, yeah. Pulling right along.
Have you ridden it since our last ride?
No. My battery was no good, right?
No, that's right. Yeah,
I just got the battery like 3 days ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't really had an opportunity to get out and explore down here either?
No. No. Absolutely not.
There's the old water tower.
There we go.
Port Stanley.
Look at that, eh?
We have the Advance.
Yep.
Oh, this is very beachy.
Yes, isn't it?
All right, so
nice.
a little Port Stanley explorer here, guys.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
There's like a walk right along the edge, fishing boats.
Well, I'm pulling this parking lot down here. I think a bug's gone up inside my doggone helmet.
All right, well, we can give them a clean too.
Yeah.
Oh, we found it. That was easy.
This is Port Stanley.
Yeah, full on. Oh, look at it on the other side too.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So straight through, went across the bridge, brought us down the other side. Cool.
Very nice.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, hit the thumbs up button for us. It goes a long way towards helping out the channel. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button in the upper corner for new videos every Sunday. Be glad to have you along for the ride.